understanding on the private cloud, the difference between the private cloud and public cloud, and you have an experience in S1 the on the older versions operations. Is it
Yeah.
okay or
So we have experience in the private cloud and on premise, but public cloud actually we are
okay?
looking for the Sudan operations. So we
Okay,
just want to get a clear clarity on
great, great,
as I said earlier, the further enhancement and all. Yeah.
great. Okay, so Joseph, so basically, when it comes to the public and private, main difference is not on the SPR or not on the configuration method, whether it's configured, can be configured or not. That is not the main thing. Like it's like how much customization you need to do for the system. Okay, so what it come to the when it come to the public cloud, like our team is saying, public cloud is like buying an apartment. So SAP has providing the apartment. We can use it. We can customize it according to the way we want. Like let's say adding that if you want to decorate something, and if you do need to validate something, you can do those kind of things in public cloud, and there are some configurable component as well. Like you can add different company codes, you can add different processes. Like let's say for the moment you are only having a one scope item. Let's say you are not going to create the PR, you will start directly from purchase order, but in the future you want to get the PR approval process to the public cloud as well. So what you can do is you can enable that one. You can add the authorization or approval process and work on that one. So configurable side, there is a set of scope item SAP has released. It is called public, the industry standard or the best practice. We can work on that one. In the private cloud, it's like a building, taking or the buying a villa where if you think like you don't want this process entirely, you can destroy and you can create a fully customized the process by editing SAP standard code as well. In public cloud, main thing is you have to adhere to the best practice. Best practice is scope and the way of working, and small enhancement can be done, but you can't develop or you can't do a fully customization solution on public cloud. If you have to do it, you have to do it outside of the public cloud, which is called in the BTP, with the SAP providing a framework where we can develop and platform to develop this extensive customization and do it. Like let's say you want to give, like normally sales order will be created by the sales coordinator, but you want to give the sales order creation part to some other person or the field agents who will not have SAP public cloud access. So those development need to be done on BTP. Okay. So the public
Okay.
cloud main difference is you have to adhere to the SAP best practice. So that's why we are going to like normally we are doing the demos and say this is the standard process SAP suggesting for the manufacturing or trading industry. This is the best practice SAP is suggesting. You have to adhere to that best practices. Okay.
Okay.
So when it comes to the public cloud, these are the, like when we buying S1 public cloud system, these are the different component the SAP is providing. Okay. So basically, if I go one by one, so first thing is you will get something called starter system. Okay. This is a sandbox system. So
Okay.
in this one, SAP has pre-configured and the SAP best practice with sample data. It's a like let's say 1,000 is a dummy company code with sample data. They have configured end-to-end best practices according to industry standards. So manufacturing it should be run like this one. So the trading operation will run like that one. That's why they to get the feeling they will provide the starter system. Okay.
Okay. Mm.
So with that one, in addition, we are getting this IAS. IAS is the place where the authentication will happen. You can't create the users in the users will not created in starter development, test and production isolately. The users will be created in IAS and provided necessary access to these systems. So identity will manage in these IASs. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Then what we will do is in the project point of view, once we go to the project, we will deploy this star system first, and we will run you the standard processors inside SAP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you will say, okay, I have seen this best practice. I want this small customization in the actual product, not the entire changes. Like, let's say, first thing we are doing is we will finalize the organization structure. This is how your parent company look like. These are the trading companies. These are the storage locations. These are the sales locations. Likewise, we will finalize the organization structure. So the one question you ask in the future, after we go live, can we add new organization structure, company code, and other stuff? Yes, you can.
Yes, let's say for example, after go live, we need one more sales organization in the same company, same organization structure. So how does it can
Can
be?
it can be done? Okay. So for
Mhm.
doing that one, we are having some like similar to SPRO, something we are having called CBC, Central Business Configuration.
Okay.
Okay. It is not the SPRO. We don't have SPRO into that nth extent like we are having in the private cloud, but we are having a flexibility of adjusting this, adding a storage location or a new uh, the new sales org, new trading unit. We can add it after the go live as well. Only thing we have to be clear is we can't change this organization. Like we can add it, but we can't delete these entries, or we can't the update these entries in the organization structure. So finalize organized structure, we can edit different unit, different companies, and those things, but you can't delete those one. Okay.
Understand? Yeah.
Okay. The second part is we have to decide what are the countries you will going to implement this one, because there are some ledgers and stuff in the financial side. One, in the initial provisioning stage, we have to plan in the future. I will work on these company codes or these countries. Sorry, these countries and these ledgers, these fiscal area variants. We have to decide upfront. Okay.
Okay.
Prasad, to add
Okay.
in one more additional thing, as Prasad mentioned, there are few system will be positioned by SAP to you, but that will be a sequence process, right? You
Yes.
need to understand what are the sequence process system in provisioning. So when you are contract signing, that will be a start date will be a considering. SAP will give the first project, first server. Firstly, they will go the main platform system with your contract. The contractor, the IT contractor can create the user ID using the IA system, right? Then IA system will be some kind of uh, cooperative work for the other system. Then you can see CBC system will be a consulting configuration side. It can be create the project about implementation. Then that on the project there are few milestones you need to complete. One is, as Prasad mentioned, you need to define your scope. What are the best practice based on the DDA you are going to activate? Second one, what are the finance and configuration? Basically, your ledger type, IFRS, or you are going to go create the ledger type or one ledger type. That will be a key point. If you can activate, you can't deactivate. Later, if you want to activate, that also very difficult to. If you are working with a different country, you need to make sure activate the relevant ledger types. Second one, your fiscal year and fiscal year variant and the other finance company integration, right? These are the main thing you need to activate. After that, system will allow to you create the organization structure. As Prasad mentioned, you can create the organization structure. Then you can go to the configuration, the industry level. when you go to the, we'll say after closing, complete your implementation, if you want to add additional thing, you need to go to project again. You need to reopen, define stock, and those are the milestones you need to complete sequentially.
Yeah.
Right?
So,
That is
so
the way
normally,
you can do.
yeah, correct. Like normally, like the development test to production, that sequence will follow. So if you want to add a new company code also, the starter system will be gone after we provision in the production system. Once you go live, the starter system will not be there. So in the future, it will be development, test, and the production systems. So if you want to add the new company code using CBC, this is like SPRO. Using
Yeah,
CBC, we will configure in the development system,
understood.
test system, production system.
Mhm.
Okay.
So in instead of this SPR or IMG, here we are using SAP CBC, right?
CBC, correct.
Okay.
It is a
Again,
mini
suppose
SPR.
if we okay, so mostly we have to adhere the standard best practice, right?
Yes, we have to
In public.
like that is
Okay.
the best thing. The main idea is we have to adhere to the SAP best practices.
Because Sergio, what is the
Okay. So suppose
lim-
if we
yeah, what is the limitation here? Some best practice you can't add some configuration. As example, sales all types you can't add customization, customize sales all types. Definitely, you need to maintain the standard all type, right? Likewise, some configuration you can't do as per public cloud, private cloud. The certain area you can do configuration. You can create some configuration object, but certain area based on the best practice you can't do further configuration.
so there will definitely be some customization limitation, right?
Yes.
Compared to the private cloud or on-premise. Okay, suppose if again if we need to do some changes in the smart form, for example, printout smart form. So where we will do it
Okay.
in the CBC or
No,
ETP?
it will be in the like okay. So in the development side, I'll again this the relate this with the private cloud. So normally what we are doing in the private cloud, you will have configuration activities as well as development activities. Like KBAPers will
Yeah.
do something,
Yeah.
same time the configuration SPR related.
Mm.
The developers in here, it's like normally we are doing RISEF, no? Workflows, report interfaces, enhancements, forms and whatnot. No? In development system, we can do most of those things. Okay. When it comes to the workflows, SAP is providing set of predefined workflows to you. That means predefined means like purchase order approval. So you can have multiple level of approval. You can have multiple people, multiple like the SAP is providing the template like ECC, but we can customize those workflows in order in a way like where it will work for you. Like let's say purchase order approval, PR approval, sales order approval. So we can do that workflow customization according to customization means the configuration of that one can be done according to you the way you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
But if you want a new workflow which is not coming as a best practice, you can't do it in here. You have to do it in the BTP, business
Okay.
technology platform.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Then it comes like it is coming to every place. Like when it comes to the report, we can do this report in development system. Like except for dashboards, we can do any reporting inside this development system. Customized reports also can be done. Apart from fully fully user-friendly dashboard, like we have a separate tool called SAP Analytical Cloud. I think it is also part of your BOM. So
Yes.
with that one, yeah, with that one we can do a customization of the dashboard as well. So reporting layer anyway with the SAC and the development system, we can enable you on that one without any issues with only with SAP data. Okay.
Okay.
We can't combine SAP and non-SAP data using development system and SAP Analytical Cloud. If you want to combine that one, there is a separate layer coming as data sphere. So we will not talk about that one. With the SAP data, we can do any reporting using SAP development system and the SAP Analytical Cloud.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it come to the it is coming to the interface. Interface I will not touch because you don't have any integrations. Then it come to the data conversion of the migrating data that you have on-premise data. You want to migrate into the S1 like open documents, master data. You want to migrate into the S1 system, public cloud system. We have something called migration cockpit, like same like SAP, like they are providing the set of standard templates. We will provide it to you. You have to put the data into that correct format, and we can upload those data into the SAP system. That is for the data uploads. Okay. The last part on there are two parts. I'll come to the layout first and go to the enhancement. For the layouts, like you said, sales order layout, purchase order layout. Main thing is, if there is a layout in SAP, we can customize the way you want. Like normal layout, let's say sales order layout, SAP providing a standard layout, but definitely you need to add your the company image to that layout. You have to put your marketing, you have to put your branded stuff, your headers, footers, the fonts and everything, colors, and you can customize this layout according to you want in the given for the given layout. Let's say for the sales order layout, we are having a standard layout. You can customize this output the way you want. Again, with the data available inside the sales order. Okay, if not hard coded.
Okay.
Okay. Next is come to there will be situations where the standard layout is not there. Okay. One typical example is if you want to print a finance invoice. Okay. So that normally SAP best practice is if you want to sell a product, follow the sales process.
Yeah.
Okay. But some companies saying, okay, I'm not for the asset or something. Let's say I'm not following the sales process. I will find from the financial side, I will make entry and sell it. Okay. For those things, there's no standard layout SAP has provided. For that one, if you need, you have to go for BTP and develop those layouts. So in this our journey, like most of the main the mismatch of the layout coming from only from this receipt. All other layout, the normal general business normal layout which business is using is having in the SAP, and we can customize in the way that data should be available in S1 that object. Like we can't get the product purchase order data from the sales order, but all the data in the sales order we can display and we can display according to your format for the layouts.
Okay. Is there any limitation for customization or for ABAP changes in the BTP, or we can do any changes or
In the
any?
BTP or the development system are you referring to?
What I understood from from you, the ABAP changes like the format change or smart form change can be in the BTP, right?
No, it will be in the development if the layout is available.
If our layout is not available, or we need to do some changes or ask custom changes in the layout, then where we'll do?
It will be doing the BTP. There's no
BTP.
limitation. Like the only thing is SAP. It will be then calling at a side-by-side extendability. Okay. So so it can be done because it is a comprehensive extendability framework. BTP is a comprehensive extendability framework. It has around 5 pillars where you can develop your own the application, where you can do the own integrations, you can do your own automations, you can do your own analytical requirements. So this can be done end to end in the BTP. Okay. Normally, like what we are suggesting is start with the core. Okay. And work like most of the business scenario we can cover using development. If there's any specific business requirement which the best practice is not supporting, we have to go for the BTP, and it will be a customized solution for you.
Okay, got it. Got it.
Okay. So other thing is the enhancement. Like say, like in ECC, you may aware that when we come to this one, sorry, private cloud, we can do any enhancement for the system. Like if you want to do a custom implicit or explicit enhancement, if you want to change the standard SAP code as well, it is not the best practice, but still you can do it. There are a lot of enhancement point we can use. It can be done in the private, but public, it is limited. So like if you want to do a validations, okay, and if you want to put a small the like let's say a field in the sales order, those kind of little bit enhancement feasibility is there, but not like private cloud. So enhancement is very, very limited, but it can like major enhancements can, like major business requirement enhancement can be done.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So how
Avi,
it yeah,
Avi,
sure.
Avi, do you have any question, or do you need any for more clarity on that? Avi, you're on mute.
Oh, sorry. No, Sijo, I think, yeah, it's clear on what's their scope and what will be covered by the vendor. So, I mean, on the enhancement side, if, as you mentioned, that if there are any changes later on, you will be doing it. So, and there will be additional, uh, it will be treated as an additional requirement. Is it correct?
Yes, because we still don't know what you need the additional thing apart from the SIP standard.
Okay.
So we can't actually.
No, but I mean, initially we understand we will share the details. So going forward, like next, I mean, maybe during the AMC for next 2-3 years, if there are any changes, then also it will be treated as a separate project.
Yeah, it is based on the requirement. Like let's say for the MC, like one we have got, like let's say the typical how the typical project is working is, we are starting with the SAP best practice. Okay, and in the future, like let's say you want like there is a layout. Sorry, in the project we are agreeing this is the sales order layout. This is the layout you want to see, and we have gone live. So after 2 months, you are saying, okay, I need to do a small change for this layout. Okay, so we will have a separate care package with all the AMS with you, not actually AMS, the support service contract with you, where you can log a ticket and we will do that modification according to it. Same way, there can be a requirement. You say, okay, now I'm running this manufacturing process in this way, but I want to change this manufacturing process where user will get more benefit or it will be more user friendly, and I want to develop a fully customized add-on
Yes.
to SAP, not the best practice. We have to develop this fully customized add-on. Then what we will do is we will analyze it and we will get the effort, and it will be treated as a separate mini project, and it will be delivered according to the
So
timelines.
that is a separate cost and everything. It's not
Yes.
covered under AMC.
Yes, it will be a separate cost because the effort is more than, as I can normally we are saying, around within 10 hours of work, we are considering at the AMS value, but it is more than 10 hours of the agreed time. It will be considered as separate mini project. We are calling as change request or chargeable request.
Okay, that's it from my side, Sija. You can continue.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, Butik is there, or?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Butik. Actually, the confusion was when I go through this proposal, I could not find the AMC in the proposal, AMC component. That's what I thought, that in there won't be any AMCs required, that because it's a public cloud and SAP will take care of this supporting and all. That's what I request you to schedule a meeting.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we can share that as well if you want to see, Joe, because like the team explained to you, the entire objective is to keep the customization or development on the public cloud minimum. Is why? Because SAP releases innovations biannually. That is in February and in August, they do a major upgrade where they release to the existing customers the innovation. So any new innovations, you are by default entitled for it. So for you to get that entitlement and start using it, SAP proposes you to maintain a very clean core so that you don't have to do a thorough end-to-end testing, which is going to be another project by itself. So that is the entire objective. But like you requested, we do give a care package for all of existing public cloud customers. We can share that as well with you.
Yeah. So day-to-day operations, you can cover using that one. Like sometimes they are like mainly the tickets we are receiving from the public cloud customer is on the know-how. Because if there's a new join night, there is a sales order. How can I like there is a blocking inside that one? I don't know how to do this one. Can you guide us? Likewise, there most of the time it will be know-how. Other than that, small new requirements or new reports coming under the care package, like not a major development or major customization coming in our way in the existing public cloud environments.
Sorry, can I just repeat that point again?
Yeah. Normally in a public cloud environment, what we are receiving is like main question is on the know-hows. Let's say
Okay.
a person is like new to this one and they don't know, like there's a new scenarios coming in, how to handle this scenario in public cloud, or like that's why new the person is new, that core team member also new, then that he also doesn't understand this one. Can we provide a training for 2 hours for this scenario? Likewise, those things, and I need to add this additional the field to the layout. Those are the main requirement coming to our way in the AMS agreement. In typically
Okay.
in normal public cloud, where like new like again when it come to a new enabling a new like storage location, yes, it is coming at the AMS. But if you want to configure a new plant or new company code, and again you have to train the team and you have to check get on their master data, upload into system, there can be layout changes. So if something like that come, we will analyze and see whether it can be treated under support, or it will be a mini project. It will based on the scope and the effort which is needed to provide you the solution.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, so development again like customization and limited ABAP or the layout changes, workflows, and limited things can be done. Then we will transport to the test system and production system ultimately. So this system, like initially it will be starter. You will get the starter and the IAS. Then you will get the CBC and the development. Then we will provision the test system, ultimately production system. Once we go to production, these three will remain with you entire during your entire contract period. Starter system will be go off. And there is something additional called SAP Cloud ALM, where you can manage your project as well as in the future requirement of managing project and this landscape can be done by this SAP ALM. This is like a project management or the landscape management tool. Okay, so these things you are getting along with this Grow with SAP contract.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so this is the background of the SAP landscape. Other thing is I will not touch these things. So main thing is like
Actually the confusion was when I go through this BOM. It is there. There is no SAP IMG access, and SAP. I thought SAP will take care the entire small configuration and all, because they
no,
said they will manage the application. I thought
Yeah,
application
Tijo,
doesn't. That's
one more thing I need to add some additional scope if you want to define. You can see in the DBA some additional license required item right?
Yeah, it is there.
That kind, if that item, if you want to add to a system, you need to raise the ticket to SAP, then they will activate that. That kind of thing SAP will do.
So what SAP difference is, Sijo, like SAP will manage the entire thing, but SAP application configuration according to you is the responsibility of customer. That customer can outsource that to a partner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but it will not
Yeah.
like private cloud environment. But the partner is playing a role of the doing this small like tweaking in the system. Okay, but it's depends. Sometimes customer also like SAP says like sometimes customer also can build their own team and do this uh, tweaking in the long run. Okay, so if not, a customer can outsource that to a partner and say, I will run only my business. This small tweaking coming here and there, partner, you can take care of that one instead of me.
Got it. Okay, so okay, fine. Anything, Avi? Anything you have to
Just
ask?
just just to touch something like like when we are coming to the public cloud, main thing is on the cloud mindset, something we are calling as cloud mindset. That means company should adapt the cloud related concept. That means like Hakim said, when there is upgrade coming in, then there's a new innovations coming in. Let's say if you want to add the AI capabilities with Joule, or if you want to like chatbot one, if you want to integrate another component within SAP, we have to keep this core clean or the standard clean. To do that one, we are saying like using this cloud mindset methodology. In that one, main thing is you have to adhere to the fit to standard or the SAP best practice. That's why we are putting effort to understand your requirement, whether it can. I think for you, SAP has done a session on
DD,
the
DDA.
entire session. They have shown you the system. It can be done. You have to adapt to that one in during the project as well. That's the fit to standard. Normal project is like this one. Okay. So normally how it is happening is like we will start the preparing of the project related, like we will plan the fit to standard workshops. So in the explore phase, first main thing is fit to standard workshop. This is the place we will show the starter system, best practice to you and understand what is your changes for the best practice according to the layout or like the things and which we can develop which we can give you using standard SAP, or which we have say okay, for the moment we can't deliver it in standard SAP, we have to go for the BTP. Those discussion is the place where we have this fit to standard workshops. Okay, then we will complete the configure your organization structure and everything. We will gather those organization structure and all the related activities in the fit to standard workshop, and we will provision the development system and configure according to your company code, your chart of accounts. We will configure the system according to that way. Then we will go to the QA system where we'll upload, data will be uploaded, every data will be uploaded, and the end user training and the UAT will happen. Then we will provision the production system, do the cutover and the go live. So these are the typical project life cycle we are following.
Okay, got it.
Right? These are the things I just want to touch. If you have any questions, Ijo, like we can answer.
No, we are clear. I am very much clear. Okay.
Yeah.
Avi, anything, or otherwise we can wind up the call.
Yeah, I think it's okay. So they will share the additional AMC cost later on, correct?
Yes.
Yes, Joanna, we can share it across. Uh, we can, we do have multiple offering when it comes to AMC. I will give it the minimum bracket offering we have, and then probably the CR rate as well, so that you will have an understanding.
Okay. Okay. Anyway,
Sure.
thanks team. Thank you, Sadhan,
Sure.
Butik here.
Sure. Thanks,
Okay.
Sijo, Avinash, and the
Thanks,
team.
Vijay.
Sijo, yeah, please reach out to us if you have any other clarification as well.
Yeah, sure,
We'll
sure,
be able
sure.
to help you.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Thank
Vijay.
you.
Thanks, Vijay.
Bye.